It's the Battle of the Hawks. Yes, the Battle of the Hawks. No, in all seriousness, it's the Battle of the Hawks, Justice League issue 15. And if you don't know what it is, you should know what it is already, right? Welcome to Reviews from the Six. My name is Cedric, but you can call me Ceddy Said. And today we are doing review on, of course, Battle of the Hawks. And I'm going to tell you straight up why I got this issue, right? So I'm sitting there walking through Bookman's, or no, actually not Bookman's. I'm at Drawn to Comics. And, you know, they had like a 10 for 20 sale. So I said, bet. So what got me intrigued was the cover. Like, we just saw Hawkman and Black Adam, right? So of course we know that there is African lore or Egyptian lore to it. So I said, bet, gotta pick that up. I want to see what it's all about. And then of course I saw my man John Stewart in the back, and I said, you know what? James Gunn got a lot of stuff coming out, and a lot of people are, you know, on their Green Lantern Corps kick, which I am, and you're gonna see a lot of that on the channel coming up. But I said, you know what, let me get it. It is Black History Month. Let me see what it's all about, what they working with. And the inside, what you don't see on the outside, is that they have my man Martian Manhunter in there. And I said, oh, boom, gotta get it. Now some would say, well, Martian Manhunter isn't black. Yeah, he was white for a time, but then of course he became black. He's been depicted as black. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this review, impression, reaction, whatever you want to call it. I just want to say, if you're a DC fan, HBO fan, Disney fan, Marvel fan, booktuber, graphic novel lover, it doesn't matter, comic book lover, welcome to the page. But let's get right into it. And of course, it starts off with a character. I don't even know who it is, to be honest, and they don't say who it is. And I could do some research to find that out, but I feel like that's going to spoil this entire run for me, or this arc for me. I can tell you it starts with Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman as well. Now, there's this character just destroying the city, and he's like, look, I can hear the city and the earth cry out to me. I need to help it. This is the only thing I can do to repair its health again, right? And that's by destroying the occupants of the world, or destroying what's going on in the present time. And I was like, okay, I kind of like that. And then it just switches, right? It jumps into John Stewart, Martian Manhunter, and Kendra, which is, you know, the female Hawk. And what I got right away from it was a few things. Like, a few things intrigued me. But as you read the story, they're on a planet, I believe it's called Thengermon, or I'll leave it on the screen here. I don't want to butcher it or mispronounce it. But they're on that planet, and there's a lot of, you know, hawks there. And what's dope is that they show the city, and it's tombs, right? Like Egypt, like Africa. And what they say is that in these tombs, they hide ancient secrets, right? And they do all these things to keep these things secret. Like, if you say you have something to store in the tombs, they're going through so many measures, right? They're going through the measures of putting a tracker in your body, right? They weed out all type of illusionists, all type of shapeshifters. You know, there's like no faking the funk. Like, you have to go through a thorough check in order just to be considered to store your things on this planet, right? So when you do get to this planet, you see the tombs. Now, when you go inside the pyramids, I should say, tombs, when you go inside, you go deep down into the Earth's core, where there's all type of systems in play, right? Security systems, you know, oxygen gets taken away. There's all type of creatures. You're going into the earth, y'all, to put your most valid possessions, or to keep whatever secret on your planet, right? And I thought that was pretty cool, because that just reminded me of what Egypt was, right? There are so many secrets that are kept in Egypt, so many secrets in Africa. To this day, there are still secrets there that they are protecting, you know, but they're protecting it from looters and invaders. And that's what this comic, what this issue is pretty much about, right? Is that, is it a delusion? Are these things really secret? You know, are they really ancient? The people protecting them, are they really protecting them? And that's where it gets good. So we all know that Martian Manhunter can manipulate minds and thoughts and things of that nature. So you go through a good journey with him doing that, right? Just setting illusions, and you're like, oh, that was cool. I didn't see that coming, right? And then you got your man John Stewart in the back, And he's playing his whole cop role, right? He's like, guys, we shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't be talking this way. We shouldn't be addressing these people this way. They have their own laws. We can't interfere with what's going on. Even if there's something illegal going on, we can't do anything about it. And if it's in their bylaws that we're punishable by death, they can punish us by death. And Kendra Hawk was like, no. We ain't having that, boo-boo. It ain't happening, right? So now, the cool part is that there's actually 3 different stories going on within this, right? So let's stay with Jon Stewart. So he's kind of infringing on his authority, right? He's in a district he shouldn't be in at all. And he's doing things that a cop, because you know he's a galactic or a universe cop, that he shouldn't be doing, but he's doing it anyways, like covering up things, sneaking in perpetrators and other looters. Like, it's just crazy, right? So he's doing all these things he's not supposed to, and he's telling them, like, guys, I'm not supposed to be doing this, right? Well, he gets confronted by the Green Lantern Corps, like, oh, what's up? You here? Like, why are you here? Are you trying to steal something from these tombs? Are you hiding people in these tombs? Like, what's going down? Nah, you coming with us, we taking that ring. He's like, good luck on taking that, right? Boom. Then you have Martian Manhunter. Martian Manhunter's mission is that they have the Martian Keep, which they identify as a lady or as a woman, and she's supposed to have all these secrets and everything like that, where they're keeping her hostage on this planet and he's there to save her. Again, I'm not too sure about that backstory, as I'm just jumping into issue 15. But it gets so good because, and I'll get to that later, right? Like I said, I'm just getting ahead of myself, right? So keep that in mind. He's there for the Martian Keep, who knows all the secrets and know what's going on, and they're manipulating the Martian Keep as an illusionist, right? Keep that in mind, right? So then you have the Hawks, right? You have Kendra, and then you have, I can't pronounce the name right. I believe it's Shayera. I'll leave it on the screen. Shara maybe is how you pronounce it. But then they get to scrapping, right? And they get to scrapping because Kendra is like, yo, I hate that there's a part of me in you. So I'm thinking Shara is Kendra reincarnated, and she's trying to revive Qatar, who is Hawkman, who is the husband, right? So they revive him. So they're going back and forth. They got a scrap going on, right? So you got these 3 different scraps going on. Somehow, Martian Manhunter eases out the back door, right? Boom. Now all of a sudden, Shara is like, yo, where did Martian Manhunter go? Get him. Well, guess what? He finds the Martian Keep, which really isn't a lady, and it's just a head of an ancient Martian, right? And he pretty much just goes into how everything's a lie, right? They're keeping him alive, and they're using his brain and his abilities and his powers to lie to people, to manipulate people. Like, it isn't a tomb, right? These people don't even exist. So now you have people come into this planet storing their most valuable possessions, and it's not real. So they're getting looted, they're getting tricked, and there's no telling what else is a lie, right? But then they say too, like, the people who not hired them but captured them, have them doing these things, are really the looters and the captures. So it's almost like the oppressors are running the show right now. They invaded, and they want you to believe they're being invaded and they're the oppressed, but really they're doing the oppressing. And I thought that was so dope. I thought that was just a cool message to read. At least that's what I received from this issue. But getting that far, I don't want to ruin too much of the comic. I want you to enjoy it yourself as well. But if you made it this far, you already know what it is. Hook your boy up as you see the marquee back there. Hit that like button. If you don't like the video, YouTube is not going to share this with anyone. They're going to be like, nobody wants to see your content. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Your vibe attracts your tribe, and that's what brought you here today. So do your thing, hook your boy up with that subscribe. Also, let me know down in the comments, like, what you think about this issue. Have you read all the issues of the Justice League? Did you pick up 15? What did you think about 15? Also, make sure you share the video to any and all social media platforms and to anyone that you think this video would be beneficial or useful for. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. With that being said, man, I just want to thank you for making it this far. Peace, love, and blessings.